Let me start off with one question. What is one exercise that makes you very, 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 very sore?
Squats.
Squats.
Any sort of squats, forget it, bro.
All right. What kind of squats? Just heavy squats or Bulgarians, lunges?
Yeah, any sort of squat. Anything that where my knee bends. Maybe it's because I got some long ass legs, but once that knee bends a little bit, I'm feeling sore. Like it's funny that we're talking about soreness, because my legs are fucking sore right now.
Damn.
My legs are sore right now, and I didn't even do leg day. Well, I mean technically,
Well,
kinda like day.
well, it is kind of like that if you're doing hops for your training. I mean, yeah. So, yeah. You know what I think it is too? I think because you have long legs, all the torque, you have a longer, lever for the muscles to work.
Yo.
Those muscles are putting extra work to leverage those long femurs.
Cause these long femurs, my knees definitely passing my toes, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is that is such a myth. Like the knees over toes thing.
Yo.
Like it was honestly like the way that I see it, it's clever marketing. That's what it is. You know, there's nothing special about it.
Dude, that's the thing about a lot of fitness things. Like obviously there's science. Like obviously there's gonna be science with it, but everyone's gonna be built a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people got some long ass arms with short ass legs. Maybe the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are all types of people built differently.
Exactly. There's no one size fits all.
No.
There's no one size fits all.
No.
Speaking of which, I just remember seeing this on Instagram. There is a thing called fascia training now that's very like hyped up. I don't know if you've seen it before. I think I talked to you about this.
That sounds too scientific. I don't know what
fascial,
that means.
like it like basically long story short, it's they're saying, oh, you have to train the connective tissues in your body. I'm like, bro, are you dead ass right now? Bro, you gotta train connective tissue. Like if you think about anatomy, right, there's skin, right? There's fat, right?
Fat, yeah.
Yep. And then you have connective tissues, like they call it.
Is that what's under the fat?
Well, that is the supporting structures, essentially. Gotcha. So that also includes, if you go to some people, that will also includes like fat or some form of subcutaneous layers, right? And then you have the muscle and bones.
He peeling the onion back layer by layer
so
right now.
What I'm trying to say is, you don't need to train fascia. I mean, again, who knows in 20, 30 years, maybe we're like, yeah, this is what we need to work on. But as of right now, you don't need to train fascia. You don't need to train fascia.
I don't even know what this guy is talking about. I don't know what that means, bro.
Yo, exactly. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You don't need to train fascia. Just do your strength conditioning. Just get those bones, get those muscles strong, and you set, yo. You set. So
what about soreness then? Like, do you need to feel sore the day after a workout to know that you got a good workout?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though I say no, part of my brain, part of my body is like, yeah, I want to feel sore. That's the gym. That's a meathead mentality. I feel like that's just the two sides. Like, yeah, I want to feel sore today.
Now, because you want to know that you put in work.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you want to wake up the next morning and be like, yeah, my chest's growing, yo.
Yeah. I'm not lying to you. Someday when I don't feel sore, I'm like, damn, I didn't have a good workout.
Which body part, like, is the most sore for you? Like, you ask me, like, for me, it's quads, bro.
Quads? For me, it's glutes and chest.
Glutes and chest?
Yeah, glutes and chest, yeah. When I do hip thrusts, guaranteed soreness. Guaranteed. Like, there's no question about it. Doesn't matter if I'm doing a plate. Doesn't matter if I'm doing 2 plates. Guaranteed. So, chest.
That means if you were a female, you probably got a dumpy, yo.
Nah, I feel like my anatomy forbids me to have dumps, yo. You know,
what do you mean by that?
The ectomorph genetics are too strong within this one.
He's like, we ain't putting no fat there, yo.
No fat, no dumps, yo. It's more for running fast at this point. That's what it is, yo.
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah. No dumps on this one. Yeah. But for you, what exercise, like you talk about quads, right? And squats. So is it any exercise that's gonna guarantee is gonna make you sore, or is it like all over, like it doesn't matter which exercise?
So in terms of soreness, like I don't really feel that sore, like that often anymore.
Dang. For real?
But the only time I do feel sore is when I'm doing like a new exercise.
Uh-huh.
Like an exercise I've never done before.
Uh-huh.
Like for example,
That's true. Okay.
I had to do like hip thrusts. I've done them before, but I had to do single leg hip thrusts.
Oh, you gonna be burning out there.
Like I've never felt my one side of my glute activate like that before.
Yep.
Like that was when I felt like true soreness in my glute.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to do more single leg stuff for you.
Yeah.
I feel like you're from your weightlifting, like powerlifting history, like you're very 2-leg dominant. So once
Yeah.
we kind of switch it up, your body got a surprise shock. Even though it's the
Yeah.
same movement,
Yeah.
it kind of just shifts things a little bit.
Yeah. And I'm
You're like,
hella imbalanced too.
Oh.
Like one side way stronger than the other side. Yeah.
Which side is stronger?
My right definitely stronger than the left.
Ah, that's normal. That's normal.
It bigger than the other one too. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. My right cheek is bigger than my left cheek.
bro, the amount of times that I've like try to fix that, like I don't even know. Like I'm just standing there, I'm like, yo, this side is like at least like a handful bigger than the other.
It's one side is firmer than the other. I gotta have to shift things up a little bit. It's normal. Yeah, a lot of people have the same thing. You know, like sometimes people right-handed, left-handed, so you can kind of see that plays.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
But so yeah, going back to the idea of soreness, right? So the idea is, okay, do we essentially have to be sore in order to have an effective workout, right? That was the overall question.
Me head wise, yes.
Meathead wise.
Me head wise, yes. Cause it's like, yo, like I'm trying to see progress and not just a little bit of progress. I'm trying to make as much progress as I possibly can. Yo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the meathead mentality.
That is.
Yeah.
Like it's all fun and games when you first start working out and you're sore all the time, until a couple of things happen. One, you notice that you start hitting plateaus.
Oh, plateaus is a big
You're
one.
like, fuck, I can't do more weights or more reps. Shit, something's not working. Or secondly, you might start feeling some nagging pains here and there, yo. Your elbows, your shoulders, your knees. You're like, damn, I feel a little old right now.
Yep.
And then you aren't able to push yourself as hard anymore. And then like, you actually not making that much gains anymore.
Yeah, it's either your plateau that's forbidding you making your progress, or is it because it's because of aches and pains and whatnot.
Yo.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, sports science wise, you don't need to be sore all the time, you know, because it depends on what you do, right? So if you're sore all the time, if you're trying to run like a marathon or a race, like you're not gonna finish that race. Like if you beat your body up to the point where it can't perform, then it's not it, yo. It's not it.
Can't even move.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
Bro, the first time I did an actual run with you,
Uh-huh.
like this was mid-COVID. Like when all the gyms shut down, I was so bored. I'm like, yeah, let's go for a run. What else are we gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we went for a run. Like I barely lasted like half a mile. Like I had to stop every 5 seconds.
Damn.
I kid you not, that next day, my whole body was sore. It's not like my muscles I never felt my lungs sore.
Oh.
My body vibrated just breathing.
Damn. You
I'm like, what is going on, yo?
got the lung workout, the cardiovascular workout in there too.
That eyes.
Oh yeah.
That eyes.
So yeah, going back to the idea, like, you know how like some athletes they peak at a certain time, like you see them, yo, why are they mad good all of a sudden, like during playoffs or like in NBA, like you see one player like dropping points, like making good plays. And
Like
whatnot.
LeBron, at 40 years old, still dunking on these kids.
There's a method behind why he's able to do that.
Why?
Because the trainers can tweak his plan so that he can peak at a certain time. So his workouts are, one, help him win games.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's not about the soreness at that point. Yeah, he can lift heavy ass weights, but it doesn't matter if he can't win the game at the end of the day.
That's crazy.
So they tweak the game not tweak the game. They tweak the game plan for his training for him to optimize his game.
Because on the outside looking in, we think that he's doing some crazy workouts, like he's going ham. He's probably like doing some crazy stuff. But what we don't know is his program is basically tailored to help him win a championship.
Shit, he might not even
That's
working
crazy.
out the day before, like the week before. Like maybe he just doing like
That we don't even
body
know.
body work, like mobility
Yeah.
body work. That's all he was probably doing.
Yo.
You know, maybe that's all he needed, but we don't know. That's all the trainers like also. This is what you're gonna do this week, because we've noticed that when you lift this many times, like this is what I'm seeing in your games. Like your field goal is like 48%, or
Yeah.
your 3 points is like 50%. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good. So,
I love that we're talking about this because, like, for the first, I would say probably like near 10 years of my fitness journey, I had that meathead mindset. It's
me
like,
too. I still do, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yo, let's go to absolute. I ain't leaving the gym unless my legs are crippled.
Ooh.
Or like, I ain't leaving unless I do a burnout set and my chest literally feels like I can like hold something right here. Yeah.
Yo, you're gonna hold a pen, right?
Deadass.
Oh.
Or for arms, oh, forget it. We're doing some crazy drop set
Oh yeah.
until I can't even take my shirt off. You know,
Oh yeah.
like that used to be my thing. Like I ain't leaving I didn't have a good arm workout if I'm able to take off my shirt after the workout.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I still do it. I'm very guilty of that too.
Like
I'm
it should be
oh.
to the point where I can't even like reach the back of my shirt.
But yeah, it feels good though. Like yo,
It
I had a
feels mad
mean
good.
workout in.
It feels mad good.
Oh yeah.
But now, like, with my fitness journey, everything's the opposite. I'm not even going near failure most of the time. I obviously still go to failure once in a while, but not every session, every single week. And I'm making more gains now than I did earlier on. So it's almost like a mind fuck. It's like, I'm not really feeling sore. I'm not really going to failure. But how am I making more progress now?
What kind of progress are you making?
Progress, what's crazy is this is the most ripped I am, the most lean I am, the biggest, strongest, and most athletic.
That's great. You're literally LeBron in your own skin.
I don't know how.
I mean, it's the plan. It's all about
It's
the
the plan.
Yeah.
It's all about the plan.
Yeah.
Like now, in terms of progress, when it comes to my fitness journey, it's not about, oh, we have to add 5 pounds to the bar every week.
Bro, how long are you gonna add until you plateau? That's the ultimate question.
Because think about it, like, logistically wise, like, we're talking math right here. It's not even because we're Asian, but like
Yeah,
math
this
here.
is straight math.
If you were to add 2.5s on the bar each week, that is what, 5 pounds each week, right?
Yeah.
In 52 weeks, let's do some quick math right here.
Let's do it.
52 weeks, what is that times 5, bro?
52 weeks times 5. That's a lot of numbers.
260. So let's say that your bench is at 135 right now. If you were to add 2.5 every week in a year, you should be at like a 2. What is that? Quick math.
Bro,
quick
that's
math.
like 3 plates right there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, if that's the case, I think everyone in the gym will be strong as hell.
You would be at a 395. 395. That's
nobody
four.
benching-
That's
bro,
almost
there's no
4
way.
plates, bro.
Yeah, there's no way. There's
And you want to
absolutely
do
no
that for years? That means in 2 years you about to be at like a 700 bench.
way. That if only it was that easy.
That's what I'm saying.
If only it was that easy. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I think we got to get clear on like what type of progress do you want to make?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are you in the gym to get stronger? Are you in the gym to build muscle?
Yep.
Are you in the gym to be more athletic? Like, what exactly is it that
Yeah.
you want to be able to do? Because
Exactly.
if your goal is to build muscle, like, you don't have to add 5 pounds to the bar every single week.
It's all about the program.
Yeah.
It's all about the program. You can tweak it to match the ideal condition you want.
Yo,
Build muscles, or you want to be stronger. You
Yo.
want to push the hell out of someone playing soccer or basketball.
yo,
Whatever you want it to be. So
Yeah.
you gotta tweak it.
Yeah.
That is the overall idea.
yo.
So going back to that soreness, will you feel sore doing any of those? Yeah, you might be, but do you need to feel sore? Absolutely not.
Yo.
So absolutely not.
Yo. Soreness, all it is your body not being used to whatever it is you were doing, right? Isn't that what soreness is?
Soreness, yeah. So soreness is like the body's way of recovering from not used to
Yo.
doing all that.
That makes sense. So why
Yeah.
when I do a new exercise, my body is like, what's going on here?
You know what soreness is too? It's inflammation in the muscles.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a yid hey in the muscles. Like it basically is like those micro tears in the muscle fibers, and then your body has to, promote some of the healing.
Yeah.
And that's why the inflammation happens, and that's why you feel sore.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes it feels full. Like if you have a good sore, like that means it feels full.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't mean that I'm getting big, but it's just the inflammation that's happening in the muscles.
So there's more blood there or something?
More blood, more like the healing factors, like more the stuff that heals, like the cells, like the cytokines, all that.
That might be the key.
Yeah.
When that beach day hits, you know what I'm doing the day before, yo? I'm
Yeah,
getting a mean chest and arm workout, yo.
You're gonna be full, yo. Imagine you have some good eats before that.
Oh, forget it, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yo, is that why back then, like every single time, like we drank and we ate, like your muscles look full. Like your veins were popping. I'm like,
I feel like it's all the holding up all the water and the.
You probably had a mean session. You're holding on to mad water from all the food and carbs you were eating.
Yep. I mean, it's not the best because like obviously it's gonna your blood pressure is a little high, but yeah. So, I think that's what it is. I honestly don't even know what it is that's like causing me like this, But I think it's like all the accumulation of, like you said, the workouts and the food, and then the feeling, the soreness after. But yeah, it's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, so, but don't get me wrong, that like waking up with a chest, like a sore chest, sore back, sore arms, just not sore legs, like
you ain't walking after that,
bro.
You ain't walking.
It's not even just the not walking. Have you ever trained legs so hard where you call it a quad cramp?
Quad cramp? Not during training, but have you?
This wasn't during training, but when I was sleeping.
Oh, you got effed so hard,
bro. Like, I've never felt that much pain in my life before.
That's a big cramp.
Like one time I was sleeping, getting some good sleep. I was probably like dreaming or something. All of a sudden I woke up. My legs were just like stiff and straightened, bro. I couldn't even move it. Couldn't even move it.
Damn. And mind you, your quad's probably strong as hell too, so you probably
ain't big and long too. So
they ain't moving. They ain't moving.
Bro, I couldn't do anything. Like, do I scream or like do I ask like for help? What are you supposed to do?
Oh, you just SOS your way out of it. It's just
For real. 30 seconds later, caught my breath. I'm like, all right, it feels a little better. 5 seconds later, oh shit!
Another one,
like,
bro.
no,
You're fucked. You know what you should have done? You should have bent your knees when you had the chance.
How?
Slowly.
I'm in bed, bro. How you gonna? What you gonna do? Like a whole?
Yeah, you'll do like a sideline quad stretch. Stretch your legs when you're laying on your side.
Dude, that's the worst. Second worst is chest. Have you ever caught a chest cramp?
I have never in my life caught a chest cramp. What
that means you're not training chest hard enough.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, I'm not benching hard enough.
That's our flies hard enough. Yo, one time after a mean chest workout, I was putting soap on the other arm. Bro, like it just locked up. I was like, no. Son.
My boy was like,
Yo.
That's crazy.
That's the worst. Quads and chest, forget it, bro.
That's crazy, man. I caught a quad cramp. I was mid Spartan race.
What?
I caught a quad and calf cramp at the same time with both legs.
Actually, calf cramp is pretty bad too.
Yeah, your shit be like, like you look like, I don't even know how to call it. Like you're just crippled at that point because you can't even walk.
No.
Because your feet is pointed down at that point. You can't even walk. Man, that was so bad. A Spartan race too. Mind you, had to finish the race.
And you cramping too.
So my worst enemy now is cramps during races. That is my worst enemy.
That's straight pain right there, yo.
That is pain. And you gotta finish the race. You gotta limp your way to the finish line if you have to.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta stay hydrated. Not just water. Fun fact, you probably noticed, but I didn't even notice before I learned this. Like back then I used to think, to hydrate, just drink more water.
What's your take on that?
But if you're already dehydrated, you're technically making yourself more dehydrated.
Really?
Because
By drinking more
Because
water?
you need sodium. You need electrolytes.
Oh, that's true. Okay, now you put that. Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Like it's not just the water.
Yeah.
Like you need electrolytes. Like when you sweat,
Yeah, that's true.
it's not just water that's coming out. Like that has got salt on your skin.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah. There's one time that I was sweating. I thought to wipe the sweat. It dried up. It was like salt, like salt tablets here. I was like, I didn't probably season my own food with my sweat.
That ass. And after a mean sweat, whether that's like a workout or a run, have you ever drank like Gatorade or something after like a mean cardio session?
Oh man, oh man.
Bro, it tastes salty.
It tastes good.
You can taste the electrolytes in there.
I can feel my brain getting recharged by the electrolytes.
That's crazy. That's some wild shit right there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So yeah, you don't have to absolutely feel sore to know that you had a good workout.
Yeah. Just look at the progress that you made. You know,
Yeah.
like look how far you came. Like, are you actually seeing the improvements in the workouts that you're doing? Are you putting on more weights, right? If you're going for that hypertrophy or if you're going for that strength gains, do you see yourself getting stronger? Or if you're training for like for like something like a sport or something,
Yeah.
like are you seeing you're performing better?
Yeah.
This is a fun fact. If you're working out and if you're playing a sport, if you feel like if you feel like your sports is not in the best shape or if you're not performing at your best, you might have to relook at your training regime. Something is not right. Something needs to tweak. Yeah. Either you're not doing something specific enough or you're not optimizing those workouts that you're already having.
Yeah.
Because it should kind of complement each other. So
Yo. And most importantly, track your data.
track.
I'm not trying to sound like that guy, but like, yo, you have to like track every single number. I'm not telling you to go to the gym with like a tape measure.
No, with a notebook. You know, it's the notebook gym.
That's old school as fuck, yo. With notepad,
school.
writing down
Old
every
school.
little thing. I'm not saying you have to do all of that, but let's say like once a week, track. If let's say that you're trying to lose weight, right? Hey, weigh yourself. Like, if you don't weigh yourself, how do you know you lost weight?
Yeah, true.
Or like,
yeah.
if let's say that you're trying to build muscle, if you don't take progress pictures, how do you know like if you actually made progress?
Or look at the weights that you're putting up. You know?
Because you can look at yourself every single day and be like, I'm not making any changes. Like, what's going on? And then you put like a side by side. You're like, wait, hold up. This is crazy difference right here.
Or go see a friend that you haven't seen in like.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah. They're like, yo, you got mad big.
You're like, damn, you been gymming or something?
Yeah.
For me, it's like with me trying to be able to dunk, if I don't take a video of it, like, how do I even know if I'm jumping higher? Like, how do I even know if I'm improving my form? You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Yo.
That's true. I mean, you can probably see it too. It's like, am I touching the rim? I'm sure some days you can touch it. Some days like, yo, I can't even reach this shit.
No.
So it's like that. It's like that performance side that I
Yeah.
talk about. It's like, okay, if you see yourself playing like a sport, let's say if you're running like doing like mid distance running, right? And if you're squatting super heavy, you're not doing yourself a favor in that situation. You know, like that. Those two things don't complement each other.
Yeah.
Like one is for like explosive for power and the other one's for endurance. It's like yeah, it's not really gonna match up very well.
That's a hell of a flex right there, though.
But-
Imagine squatting 500 and running a full marathon back to back. That's
No, but let me
wild.
tell you this though, like how much more potential are you able to run?
Yeah.
But if you if you tweak that workout a little
Yeah,
bit better. Like instead of going for like high weight, maybe
Yeah.
cut back on the weight and go for reps.
yeah.
Like imagine doing 30 reps of like barbell squats or something, you going crazy with that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. This is why there's no such thing as like the best workout program, because it all depends. Depends what your
Yeah.
goal is. Depends on who it's for.
yeah.
Like, I need a program that is like LeBron's, yo. Like, designed to help me win a championship, yo.
Yo, the plan, those trainers get paid big money. Because they know the specifics. They know the body.
They know
so well.
every little bit about that guy, yo.
Yeah, they know so much. Yeah, it's like yeah, we don't even need to change trainers at that point.
Yo.
So,
But
yeah.
the best part is, throughout your journey, like you get more data as you go. You learn more about your own body as you go.
yeah,
And come a few months later, a few years later, you'll be looking back and like, damn, we come a long way, yo.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's not about the soreness, it's about the progress. Yeah.
Progress, just a little bit every single day, yo, that shit compounds over time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't add 2.5 pounds of weight every single week, yo.
Yo, I wish I can do that, yo.
Yo, I dare you to try it, yo. I dare you to try it. I want to see how far you go.
I'm gonna be benching 4 plates in a year. Watch, bro.
Let's see what happens. I mean, you never know. Like, do that for 2 years. Do that for 3 years. Let's see what 1,200 pounds. Let's go,
That'll be sick, bro. World record right there.
bro. You gotta bench your car, bro. You gotta be Mr. Incredibles, yo.